An alarming statistic shows more and more teens in the Roanoke Valley are trying heroin. 1 in 14 teens admitted to trying the drug in a recent survey. And drug abuse isn't something that all parents can easily talk to their children about, which is why the Roanoke Children's Theater is stepping in. Their newest performance, The Ice Cream Man, depicts 4 teens and their experience with drug use and how they end up later in life. The director of the play says it's a way to reach teens when conversations can't.
It's great seeing all these kids come out and us going to the schools and kids crying and just feeling the emotion because it's really hitting home with them.
The production is today at 3 and 5 p.m. and is free to the public. And Nancy Hands with the Prevention Council is here to talk with us about the theater's approach to drug abuse prevention. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us today. I got a chance to see the play this week. It's awesome. But first off, I think 1 in 14 teens trying heroin, that's mind-blowing.
Well, that's in the entire Roanoke Valley, and the trend data is very consistent, and we are very concerned. But it starts way before that. It really does start sometimes as early as middle school, so that's why we really need parents and caregivers to really start that conversation early about how things can progress, and they can progress very quickly.
And I think many parents, the public, they don't realize how early this can start. And having a conversation like that, it's not easy for every parent to have that dialogue. So this is kind of a bridge for that.
Absolutely. And we even talk about, in elementary school, now we have to talk about social media. And so start those conversations as early as 3rd grade, 4th grade, and then really start to know who your kids' friends are, get to know their parents, and know that all of those things are risk factors, and we want to put as many protective factors, and kids really do want to know what their parents are thinking and where their parents are on these issues.
Sure. And, if anyone is aware that this statistic is a reality, certainly you, the Prevention Council, is. But something great about this play is it's more than just a play. They're actually real people who have dealt with these issues.
Absolutely, and that's what the talkbacks are about. And we have got so many incredible resources in this community, and this is a piece about understanding that addiction is really a brain disease, and that we don't wait for any other disease to get to stage 4 except this disease, and then we start to treat it. So that's why we really are working from prevention all the way through recovery to attack this issue and really see where can we start to intervene very, very early.
Right, and we heard those talkbacks. We heard a story from a woman who recently lost a son. Amazing story. She was really brave to go up and talk about that. Very impactful. We also talked about, or heard from people who were recovering.
Yes.
And it was a great experience.
And those are the resources. The people in recovery, they are giving back to this community, and that's where we really need to come together and look at that. Again, this addiction is a brain disease. There is a statistic out there that says that addiction is 50% genetic, so we really need to understand that this is genetic, but it's also this disease that we need to really get in front of, and to do this with conversation with teenagers. This play is phenomenal to go see.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
If you would like to see it, it's free to the public.
Yes.
Great resource. Yes. It's today at 3.
Just at 3 o'clock.
Just at 3 o'clock?
At 3 o'clock today, 3 o'clock tomorrow. And so we hope that we can fill the seats.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate it.